Oh, so I'm Dan, and
Am I on?
yeah, you're
Oh,
on.
I'm next.
Oh, good. And we're the
The un
Unpanderers.
the Panders.
Unpanders. Yeah,
We always do that. That's
yeah,
great.
shit. Eventually we'll get it right. Maybe like the thousandth episode.
Off to a good start.
Yeah,
Rip,
that's
roll,
it's a
adventure.
tongue twister of ridiculous
Sure is.
proportions.
It sure is.
Ooh,
Well, we go by our script.
yeah. Let's see.
First, I'd like to mention that all the opinions, a lot of the words you'll hear today, even some of the slang, are not herein representative of our employers, our wives, children, daughters, neighbors, friends, or people we interact with on the bus.
Yeah, and they may not be suitable for younger audiences.
Correct. And whatever we say also might not be a good idea for anyone under 21 or older than 21.
So exactly 21.
If you're 21, go ahead, I guess.
Yeah.
But be careful.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a wonderful day here. We're here to, not to pander. We would never do that.
Nope.
What we're here to do is talk about the first thing we always talk about in an episode.
Which is
No
it's a
idea.
nice personal, topical, fresh topic.
Ah, well, I'd like to speak about with myself is I had a kid who had a birthday. I don't know if I mentioned this in one. Cost a lot of money. It involved the Paw Patrol, and it
Paw
was a
Patrol.
great party.
Paw
Oh yeah,
Patrol.
the Paw Patrol. A big proponent of this show is Ryan's toy reviews from YouTube. He's about 5 or 6, and he reviews toys. His mother calls it Paw Patrol, and Ryan, you're out. Unpanders do not approve. So,
Huh.
quick shout out to Ryan and Ryan's toy reviews. Not feeling it, buddy.
He's
There you
gotten
go.
cut from the lineup of your son's watching list.
I think he's one of the highest viewed YouTubers. He's only 6 years old or 5 years old.
Wow. He's probably already
He,
paid for his entire life. He could retire.
I think he is. And what's funny is he just plays with toys, and other kids, like my kid, watch him play with toys.
Hmm.
It's the laziest generation ever to be born. At least when I begged for toys that I didn't work for as a kid, I played with them.
But I want to watch him play with them again. It's like,
This kid's generation, this is a real thing. Real thing. They find YouTube videos of kids playing with toys, and these videos have millions of hits. And as a parent, I'd say that's terrible, but I'd also say that's much easier than buying him the toy, and it also keeps him occupied for like 15,
mhm.
20 minutes at a time. So I'm
And for all
guilty.
those poor children out there, it's a perfect way to pretend like you
It
have
is.
something.
Wasn't that what adults do with Twitch? You watch someone play a video game?
You pretend that you're that good of a gamer.
I don't know. Well, some of them are really bad, so it's not like you watch for skill level, right?
I don't. I honestly. I mean, I've seen some of them, but not like a bad one being played. It's usually like one that has risen to the top. It's the cream of the crop.
See, I may be underlying the patriarchy here, but I may have watched some attractive women who are really bad at video games play like Doom and stuff like that.
I have
And it was
seen.
entertaining. It was entertaining.
I
Or
have
like
seen.
old people play GTA. Have you ever seen something like that?
I've
That's
seen
really
like
funny.
old people react, but I can't say that
Yeah,
because
yeah,
that's
yeah.
copyrighted. In those.
That show? That YouTube
Mm-hmm. They.
channel?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Can't say
It's,
react. It's the word. It's bleeped.
huh.
They took it.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I have seen YouTubers or Twitchers, I guess, that
Tweet.
uh, look female and actually male.
Ooh.
Ooh, and it's very. They have a deep, robust voice when they speak, and
But they're
it's
attractive
but they're attractive, so
to you.
it's confusing.
Yeah.
I assume to most men.
Well, I know you for a fact. That's good. I mean, get in touch. That's what I say,
Some
Dan. Just
people
get in
have
touch.
feminine facial features. Just.
Yeah. Just rub them while they're playing their video games there. Huh?
Oh, yep.
Oh,
Stroke. The keyword is stroke.
yeah, I'm not looking at my phone to see what's next on our list.
Oh, well, I'm
But
not done with my topical topic. My
I
topical topic.
apologize. Oh, keep getting topical on
It's
me.
actually fresh, more fresh. Because today I was,
You
today I was
guys-
sitting at a light, and
Okay.
there's construction, and everything is, all these lights are going off, and I'm just waiting there, and unluckily for me, one of those road excavators goes by and starts actually resurfacing the road
Right next to your car.
right in front of my car. So all these rocks are like going everywhere, and he's like digging a trench, And then by the time he was done, there was a cop just like, come on, come on. And it's like, dum, 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 dum. Like, it's like, if it was any deeper, I don't know if that it'd be safe for
Legal.
your car. Yeah.
It would be.
But
I was doing a delivery near my. Okay, sorry. You probably have to end your story. I hate to interrupt. We're working on our chemistry here.
The future, yeah, of course, naturally.
I apologize.
The future.
I apologize.
Yes, I know.
I'm sorry.
I agree.
Go ahead.
I guess the question posed to you is, if a cop was waving you forward, even though you knew it was a bad idea to drive forward, would you do it? Would you be like, no, dude, no, I'm gonna go around?
I drive a truck for a living almost. Not so much
You live in a truck?
I do. It's the only way my girlfriend will let me see my son. You know?
And what you're recording out of a van right now. This is actually
right now.
That's some beautiful windows and doors.
You're seeing my bathroom, my drum set, and my front door all at once. Interesting. Nice window though. Need to get blinds.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Matching curtains.
Matching blinds. But what's interesting that you said that is that I was at a delivery today where they were doing some construction, and he dug a really deep hole and put 2 cones near it, but the hole was really wide, so it went to the middle of the road.
It looked like you could drive through them?
Yes. And it's a 25 mile an hour where everyone does like 30, 35, and there were many people who slowed down to almost a stop and would just go into it. While I was at work talking on my phone to my friend Dan, not this Dan, different Dan.
No.
While I was supposed to be working, at least 6 cars hit that going 35, and one time I saw sparks, and it was a Beamer, and I thought, oh man, he's ruined that car. And I don't know the legality of the situation because like 4 cars bottomed out and just like really hit because they didn't even know it was that deep or there.
Huh.
So
there's
interesting.
There's a legal precedent for how far and how ahead the cones have to be, depending on the speed.
Wow. So we got some legal action on our hands, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Anyone listening to the Panders who's driving along Upsall Road, name drop, give me a call. I got a lawyer friend, okay? We can make some money.
Yeah. They had a video of a Comcast guy, or maybe it was a different cable guy, I don't know, but I don't like Comcast, so that's fine. So Comcast was repairing some line, and they put down this like 1 cone like right after this hill, and it was snowy and icy, and there's a guy recording it all saying, you're an idiot, you got to put the cone at the top of the hill, put the cone up, and then like the moment he says that, just a car just flies over and just smashes into the back of the truck, and then it's like he's still arguing with the guy as like more cars are like shh,
piling on.
Yeah.
The old snowy road.
Mm-hmm.
Have you in your new climate, have you ever had to deal with snowy roads?
There was snow once, and it was about maybe a half an inch thick.
Did everyone go nuts?
I think I saw one snowman before it all melted.
Wow. Well, I meant more driving and like freaking out and panicking.
The scary part is the ice. When it actually does rain and ice is up, it's almost like apocalypse style. Like every juncture at a highway, since we have all these overpasses.
Danger.
Yeah, there's just people crashing and cars on fire, and like you just hear people screaming, even though that's probably not actually happening.
In your heart?
Yeah.
Heart, you can hear them screaming?
Maybe that's just you, just like fearful for your life.
A woman scream emanated from that area. That was you, Dan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm sensitive to others.
Yeah. I have empathy. I'm not a psychopath.
Famous last words.
Here's a nice. Let's take a little pause now to listen to our sponsors.
Oh, who's the sponsors today? Let's hear.
Beer. That's our sponsor.
Awful sponsor.
Terrible.
Actually, one of our new favorite sponsors is actually Ant Mobile. They make AC adapters for different things, and I happen to have the BE50 bass pedal, but I didn't have the power strip.
Oh.
I looked everywhere, and you need the right polarity, you need the right AC, you need the right number, the voltage. I don't know those fancy things, folks. I talked to my friends at Ant Mobile, had it delivered right to my dang house. Whoop, 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 whoop. Got there, no problem. And I'm sitting pretty, playing bass with my new bass pedal. So, call Ant Mobile. It's a slam dunk. damn it, Dan, we'll never get sponsors with this attitude. Oh, Jesus. You ruined my plug. We were gonna get sponsors. We were gonna go places.
Oh shit.
Anyway, folks, Antobal is if it's good enough for me, it's good as hell for you.
Oh man, you get a moment of pause here. You made me cry.
Told you he was emotional, folks. Told you he was emotional.
Oh, the tears. Oh man. I love the
hormone pills are really
whoop,
catching up.
whoop.
That's what happens when you see yourself in the corner of the screen, which I continuously look at.
Oh man. Oh man.
It was good.
Whew.
Those are our sponsors.
That was beautiful. Oh, nice straw. You went back to the straw, I see.
I feel it brings out me in the podcast.
Oh. It does give people something to look at and wonder what their sexuality might be.
Oh, they already know from the sponsorship.
Oh, shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, we're going to cut that part out. All you YouTube viewers right now, we're supposed to cut that out, but we won't because I'm too lazy.
We should keep that. I think that's the gold.
Yeah, I think that's personality. I think that's what it's called. I hope.
I hope so. It's called something.
Hope is the best of things.
Oh, a good thing never dies,
Mm-hmm.
but it can rot in prison forever.
Ooh, okay, so celebrity challenge.
That's today, right?
Yeah.
It's every day, folks.
Oh, yeah, we did it.
Set it up. Knock it out of the park.
Unpanderers.
We don't pander.
So, what's the challenge? It's going to be...
You don't know?
I have
we
no
want
idea.
someone out there to paint a horse.
Oh, centaur. An Icarus centaur is what I think we were
Horse
discussing.
on a centaur, I believe.
A horse riding a centaur?
Yeah, because it's like ironic that a horse is riding a person with wings into the sun. You kept saying Icarus. I agree with it.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, if you had Icarus and a horse on his back.
And it's like a man riding a Pegasus, but backwards. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah. And then we got to call out some celebrities. And
Who do you think? Who would be two great celebrities to have a draw off? You know what I'm saying? Just
who do you think is artistic is the question. So I think people could paint. Who could paint? Maybe like an Anna Kendrick, maybe? She looks artistic.
Christopher Walken. They would be really good at this.
He's a good dancer.
I think if someone can get a hold of them, I don't know if anyone watching has their phone number.
Or can send them this link.
Or can send them this link, and they can get 17-ish minutes in. Ish.
Sure, they could fast forward.
I'm sure they can.
Or click once on the 17.5-minute mark.
I don't know. I don't have a counter. Don't tell them that.
It's 13:25.
Time flies when you're having so much fun here at the Unpander.
We lost 4 minutes
of our lives.
I would think I was crying for half of those.
What I want to say to you, Mr. Walken and Mrs. Kendrick, I want you to do the best stand painting you can about a horse on a Pegasus back. Please.
Yes. And
emphasis.
You kind of want to make it look like Led Zeppelin too, right? The
you know, that's what I want to get tattooed on me.
Oh, really?
That Icarus. Led Zeppelin 2 Icarus.
What part of your body would you tattoo?
I don't know. I have 2 Led Zeppelin tattoos here. Yeah, I don't care if I get arrested and y'all find out who I am.
Mm-hmm.
But I have the one symbol here, the one symbol here. So yes, you have to get Icarus on your chest doing this into the sun. Maybe an arm. You know what I mean? An upper arm.
I think you passed the prime for getting it in private areas. You can't put it on your butt cheek and be like, "Hey, girls!" Like, no one's gonna ever see that.
What girls want to see it? Wow, a naked boy
Zeppelin.
Angel? No, a naked boy angel? Yep, that's Icarus. Mm-hmm. He's naked as all hell. The sun be burning off his clothes. So, I don't know. We'll think about it. Sorry, I was cleaning off my my cup. It's sweating.
Ooh.
You know the weather here.
Oh, yeah.
Here where I am. Mm-hmm.
So we're using a new product to kind of lead us through this episode here, to guide us.
Really?
Yeah.
What is the product?
It's called Asana, like Oksana.
Bayul?
Bayul, yeah.
The
The
figure
skater.
skater? That's
Yeah.
incredible.
But I'm
Only
sure it's
90
spelled
kids get it.
completely different. I don't even want to tell you how to spell it, but here it is. Asana.
What does it do? I gotta hear this.
It's essentially a project team building thing. So you get to spread out tasks and then list them in a nice way so that everyone can see them and everyone can get them. And yep. Mm-hmm. Whoop whoop.
Almost went there. I was referencing something that happened earlier in the podcast. We won't talk about
Yeah.
it.
So I'm
So
sure.
it's useful. Are you saying that it really works for team building, for keeping notes organized, and for letting everyone on the network see something at once?
Yes, it's fantastic.
That sounds too good to be true. How much does it cost?
I don't know because we're not pandering here.
It's free.
Mm-hmm.
You could have said it's free. I was setting you up for it's free. It's like a QVC channel. I gave you the home run.
I know you did.
You were like, we're not pandering.
But it is free.
Yeah. But it's also free. Interesting.
We don't
All right.
pander to expensive products.
Unless they're offering us money.
Lots of money.
One of the only things we'll pander to, actually, ironically, is money. Other than that, not
Yeah,
really
nothing
pandering
else.
to.
Nothing else really. If we were senators,
Something under a toilet stall door might get us going.
yeah, you never know.
Talking about a foot connected to a penis.
Maybe you.
Maybe.
If
It really depends. Do you think senators become sexually weird? Like, is that a thing?
I don't know.
Or do you think it's like it's literally 1 in 100 senators and they get caught doing weird
I
stuff?
feel like
or
there's
whatever?
always like a polar aspect to it that like you do something weird once in your life, like record yourself on a podcast, and then
And you have
people
to-
remember that forever.
Yeah.
But like Joe Biden, like does like he's a cool guy, and obviously I think he was a decent human being when he was younger.
Oh my God, what did he do? I thought he was cool. Everyone loves him. The internet loves Joe Biden. What did he do?
Isn't there like a lean in, like he's like awkwardly talking to like a girl that's too young, like, and then someone like snapped a photo and is like they captioned it something else, and then
That's possible, but I think that's just called old man. You know what I mean?
yeah, I guess we're screwed.
What I did remember from my youth, and by youth I mean like 8 years ago, I worked for a farmer. I worked for very heavy physical labor jobs. Tend to have these guys. You know them. Other jobs probably have them too, but I notice it in heavy labor. It's the over-sexualized guy.
You mean the muscular guy that's like lifting a crate of
No.
apples or something?
No, he can be fat, he can be whatever, he just does physical labor. And I noticed a lot of physical labor guys will see a girl walk by and, I don't know,
Like
she's
whistle?
mildly attractive.
Like a construction worker?
Close. It's not always a whistle. Sometimes they elbow you and say, man, I would fuck that raw until the honey came home. And you say things like, I don't know what that sentence means. I don't know what he's talking about. She's okay looking. And then you're like, just, you let it go. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Usually as an anti-patriarchy, pro-feminism guy, I tell him to watch it, pal. But instead, I let him go once. Always once. And then something happens where, like, the waiter will, or the Dunkin' Donuts person will give you a coffee. And he's like, I would give that the bee's knees up till the sun came home and do this. And I'm like, okay, maybe this is the thing. And then he'll say, like, so what are you doing with your girl? Giving her the old elbow up to the cooter. And it's like, I don't know if you can do that, sir. But do you find that guy and you wonder, is he wrong? Am I wrong? Is sex the only thing that matters, Dan?
I guess sometimes you want to agree with the guy, but you got to use innuendo back to him, right?
But you don't want to. You don't want to have to create some old person slang like, yup, I gave her the devil's screwdriver one night, and, I really made her moan for more. I don't know. I guess you talk like a southern preacher. And then she was crying for Jesus.
There it is.
And he's like, oh, yeah, tell me some deets.
The problem is it gets awkward because then he usually has another one because he tells that to
Right.
every customer.
Right, he's ready for more.
Taking a skin boat to Tuna Town. Taking the log to the beaver. And then you're like, And then he always
Wow.
winks at you, and then you're like,
Yeah.
oh boy.
You got to wink back, or else you're like alienated.
You always have to reciprocate, no matter what it is.
Old male 6'9".
Otherwise, it gets awkward.
Listen, I can stop you, but this is going to be awkward, so let's just finish each other's sandwiches. Yes, sandwiches.
And I'll quietly leave this establishment, and we'll never see each other again. I'll X that out.
X for no, thank you. Well, just a little bit, but no thank you for more. So while we're on the subject of people we disagree with.
Yeah, because we don't condone that at all.
We do not.
Nothing of that conversation is condoned.
The unpanders uncondone that, I would say.
I think I recondone.
I
condone your
oh, you recondone what I'm saying.
Yes. Just to make that clear.
And I can handle that. Well, there's a group of people out there right now. I would draw their symbol. I feel like I might be called a hater, and someone would screenshot it.
They're going to screenshot it and then say, "Hey, this guy, he was at Charlottesville, and he knows what's going on."
I was trying to make a big surprise entrance here and make everyone think, "What was he talking about? Who's he talking about?"
Sorry, I ruined it.
Well, folks, no, you didn't ruin it. The people who were going to screenshot me and say,
"Oh yeah, they would ruin it." Yeah,
they would ruin it. But anyway, folks, I'm talking about that famous, bad, no good Nazi.
Screenshot. You're screwed. You're screwed.
I'm screwed. What's the deal? I'm giving you the Jerry Seinfeld.
So was it?
What's the deal with airline food and Nazis? And Nazis.
Oh, lighthearted. So lighthearted. So it was what? General Lee? There was a statue that the liberal townspeople want to tear down because it's Confederate and Nazi-ish. Was Lee a Nazi?
No, he wasn't, which is interesting.
It's just the Confederates.
So where is...
There's a Venn diagram of Confederates and Nazis, and they closely tie together.
Yes. There's somewhere right in the Venn, right, shaped like this.
People who don't like each other people and wish they had slaves.
Yeah, I really think between every minority, every Jewish, every female, they
don't like very many. There's not much equality there, unless you're part of. Well, no, never mind.
We are sort of. Well, we're white males, but I think they would hate us because we're open-minded and.
Yeah, we think for ourselves.
I have some Italian descent. I don't know if that would fly.
The hair.
I was raised Catholic.
You'd have to shave all that hair off.
All of it? I'd show the camera some more.
I don't think I could do that.
PG-13.
Like, sorry guys, no one. No,
no one touches the guys. The Nazis are like, he's good, he can join. You're like, did you see this right here?
No, it's
not gonna happen. Although I will say your hand motions, I don't think they'd let you in anyway. We are cool with.
We're fine with that.
We're saying the Nazis.
It's the Nazis, yeah. Those Nazis.
Nazi good guys. Get that joke? It's probably never been told before.
If anybody had missed it on the podcast, I had waved my hand effeminately in the air.
Which is totally cool.
Yep.
What interests me is the people who want to be Nazis. It's one thing if, like, you heard about World War II and you thought, damn, the other side was pretty cool, pretty dope. But then you heard they lost.
Do you think they rewrote the history, though, to say, they kind of almost won, and they still exist out there?
All right, so what we're going to try and do is get in the head of a Nazi, because I really think it's the most ridiculous thing in the world. It's like pretending... I don't know what it's like. It's literally... We'll get into what it's like. So you're saying that Nazis think they never lost. They're still battling.
Well, the South always thinks they're going to come back. The South, as in the Confederates.
Right, we're trying to combine both, because both seem to think they run a...
They're an easy target.
They should be.
They should be.
They should be. Recondone.
Unrecondone.
But there's got to be a mindset that says, like, I'm I guess they think they're oppressed. Like, they never lost. They just were oppressed for a while. And so they're fighting back. And this is their fight back against political correctness and people want to mix their race. Is that what they think?
They always kind of come out of the woodwork whenever they think they're slighted, right? So maybe they,
Right.
in their minds, they have control. Maybe they think, everything is as it should be. And then when you start to take from them, they're like, wait a second, we won that war. You shouldn't be able to take our statue down.
I guess. I mean, well, here's the other thing. Do you think any of them, anyone who came to that rally that was a Nazi or Confederate or white supremacist or anything, do you think 2 weeks prior to this event, any of them knew that statue was there?
I don't know about the statue, but they definitely
That's what I
prepared
mean.
for
Literally,
it. It could be
statue.
anything.
I understand it's symbolic.
You see them in the military gear? Like, I thought they were police. They're like surplus
and
military.
carrying like AKs and like AR-15s and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And there is
Which is a God-given
point.
right in America.
Jesus. We don't get political here in the Unpanders, but if our African American fellowship had been carrying around AR-15s, assault rifles, and walking around,
Yeah,
pretty sure they all would have been fired upon.
that would be scary.
Hey,
To
Nazis,
be fired upon, not the other one.
Yes. Hey, Nazis, check your privilege. We're coming for it. You know what? We usually don't get political. We usually don't pick a
Are
side.
you going to do it? You're going to
I'm
do it?
doing it. Hey, you do it. Hey, Pander is here. We're making an official stance. Let's do it.
That
Hey,
person who got run over? You're going to go right to that?
No, I was going to say we disapprove of Nazis.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, okay, cool. I was going to make it official.
Yeah.
Usually we don't pander. We like, if you're a Nazi and you're listening now, hit the stop button, man. Or we're coming to your house and we're going to make you listen to Jewish stuff. And black people jazz. And Christian rock. And feminist propaganda. And you're going to like it, pal. Because I like all that stuff. Except for Christian rock. Creed. Creed guy? Scott
I was
Stapp?
influenced by a high school teacher who absolutely loved Creed.
Who? I feel like I know this.
I'm going to call him Mr. Cheese.
Okay.
Very close to his actual name.
Damn it. Can't remember.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, cool. Light bulb. He was very spiritual.
With his music, he was very spiritual.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. I like him. He's
Yeah,
a man.
he's a good guy. He's a good guy. As we reminisce. I don't know if we can really share.
Pennsylvania.
I don't know if I could convey the stories about him enough. That's the problem.
No.
I should just let it go.
Let go.
Maybe in the
Bands
future, when we hit 100 subscribers on all of our social media, like every single one has over 100 subscribers, we'll tell a personal story. So like every 100, we'll tell a story about.
What if we hit 100,000 overnight?
We're gonna be rich. Not that we like money that much, but we do. But we will tell. How many stories is that? That's a lot of stories. That might be my whole life. I might have to write a biography.
Make up great stories or make stories?
Yeah. This is
Meet me here.
what should have happened.
Why, Dan? For a story.
Yeah.
A story you're going to tell me? No, we're going to create. Hold my hand.
If we have that many subscribers, then we can actually start going places where we can create these stories, right? We could go to anywhere in the world.
Pompeii.
Oh, which I have been.
What?
Pompeii?
Did you go to Pompeii? Like, that doesn't seem like a regular thing.
Yeah, we can make stories about it.
Yeah, but you've been there?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
For what? When did you go to Pompeii?
That was like 2 years ago.
For what? Just to go to Pompeii?
Yeah.
Or you were in Italy?
Yeah, I went to Italy, went to Pompeii because I thought it was awesome, and it was awesome.
Dude, it's like I don't even know you. The podcast is getting me to sorts of places.
Yeah,
Folks, I am cracked right now. I didn't know Dan
cultural
went to
here.
Pompeii. Wow.
We're gonna save that for another podcast.
Okay, save it. Save it.
It's gonna be about Rome, Pompeii, all about that.
It will be well researched.
By
And
both parties.
And the podcast will run like a well-oiled
Machine.
Wow, we're getting good, dude.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep. It's magic.
It sure is.
Hmm.
Real quick, to close out the Nazi situation, we went over a few examples of what someone who wants to be a Nazi is like. One of them was, it's like wanting, because Nazis not only lost terribly, they were also very the bad guys. Like everyone agrees. It's not like 50-50. Some people say the Nazis were kind of good. It's like 110%. Even Germany disavowed all Nazis. They don't have Hitler statues anywhere. It blows my mind.
Yeah, it's like trying to be the Emperor in Star Wars after he's already dead.
Right. Why would I understand if it's 50-50? I think we discussed this. It's like, hey, I like Ken. No, dude, I like Ryu. It's like light and dark. It's like, whoa, blows my mind. It's like 51% Ken, which is the right choice, 49% Ryu, the wrong choice. But you follow me. That's like pretty close, and no one's won, no one lost. It's an ongoing battle. Nazis lost. They're losers, idiots. They all drool and get drool all over their stupid shirts. That's why they wear like so many shirts and have badges all over. You hear that? It's like wanting to be a foot soldier in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Or a Goomba.
You don't even want to be Shreddy. Or a Goomba in Super Mario. You just want to get stepped on? Is that what you want? Like, pick a cool bad guy. Like, what if they wanted to be robots? That would be kind of cool.
They want to be what?
Robots. From the future. Enslave humankind.
Oh, you're talking about Terminator?
Sure. I'd be cool with that. I'd be like, these guys are wrong, but damn, that's a cool outfit. He's wearing, like, all metal, mech gear.
Now, what if there was a group that actually believed that? Like, they didn't have any basis in reality, but there were, like, millions, like, literally millions of followers that believed that.
The Terminator story?
Uh-huh.
Well, they would have to believe Skynet, right?
I guess so. They could believe that they're...
This is the only problem. I hear what you're saying. If a million people believe something, it almost makes it real. Right?
Yeah, you start to, like, lose your sanity because you're like, wait a second, like, how come all these people believe in this thing?
Then they start writing books about the thing. They start making food that resembles the thing. Well, not resembles the thing, but like they
insert their own president into the hierarchy.
Ooh. I like this. The only problem is when confronting someone from the outside realm, a normie, I feel like you'd have to have so many people to self-support, right?
Or just have a boatload of money.
Well, they would have to geologically hold together then, like the Skylab folk, the robot lovers.
Break off a piece of the United States and just, like all Florida, that could be them. You wouldn't go into Florida, it'd be a danger zone.
How would they move it, though? Would the U.S. just be like, take it at this point? You guys are freaks.
No one down there.
just go. Just take it.
Well, they
take our old and beleaguered.
Is that what a Manchurian candidate is? It's someone who's, what, controlled by another person, or is it...
I thought it was Morgan Freeman movie, but now I'm not sure.
I feel like I'm going to research this and then correct whatever I say right now. But I feel like he's an implant. Like he's intended to be like robotic and controlled by another party.
I think you're right, but I didn't see the movie.
So like Trump could just be like, Florida, we don't need that.
I kind of agree with him. There are a few agreements. Trump boy. I like him. I think he's hilarious.
So these Nazis, they went after the statue
of Robert E. Lee.
Yeah, Robert E. Lee,
a fellow loser of war.
So they're holding up these flags that say, it's a Confederate flag and a Nazi flag. And
where do you get Nazi flags? Can you buy them?
I suppose someone's making money off that. That's the only reason they would, unless they believe in it.
Seems illegal.
But both of those lost. Like, we went to war with both of those.
Maybe that's what makes them camaraderie ship. Like, they're like homies. It's like, you lost? I lost. Let's get back some come-up.
We're gonna get in trouble with this one.
Because the only people offended are Nazis.
I don't know. It could be a splinter cell. Some small group that just, like, knows...
where the videos of anti-Nazi are?
They're going to attack Google because they don't really understand technology either. Take their servers down.
Not to say they're idiots.
Yeah, we're not.
Or drooling.
It's hard to believe that someone in this age believes all they believe.
I feel like it's a put-on, maybe? Like they don't really believe it. Almost like flat earthers. I don't
Something
think
communal they can all agree with somehow.
and it's counter culture. You know what I mean? If you have to pick something counter culture, you literally pick the thing that's most doesn't make sense, is the most against common knowledge, is against common morality, which exactly is the flat Earth thing, right?
Do flat earthers have pep rallies and marches and stuff? What do they?
Well,
What do
I
they?
don't know that there is
What do they
violence.
want?
They want NASA to resign or relinquish all the money they've been hiding and making fake photos of the Earth from space with. Quick shout out, my friend Dan, who will watch these.
Mm-hmm.
Your girl likes flat Earth. Hopefully she don't catch you watching this, and hopefully
you don't go to sleep tonight.
She
knows.
In fact, I gotta text your girl. Hey, check out her podcast. Dan's all about it. It's bizarre. He'll be dead.
Probably. But we'll survive. We'll be all right.
Now hold up. What do you think of this? She's better looking than him. Think something's going on? Like she might be
a little crazy.
Yeah, I think so. That's what I'm saying. I
It's
love
always
talking
the super
about
pretty ones. It's always the super pretty ones. Just like,
that's right. There's something's just a little.
Just imagine growing up. I mean, this never happened for any of us. I assume it never happened for you. But you grow up and you have everyone helping you, doing everything possible, and everyone.
White privilege? Are you saying white privilege?
Oh, no, I'm not.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But
you say white male?
No, attractive female. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, white female privilege. That's even bigger.
Yeah.
Like attractive female privilege with big boobs.
With everything that people find attractive. Like, I feel like people would bend over just trying to help you do whatever. Everything. I like to say bend over.
You do.
But that's...
I did.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. But the problem is, I feel like everything evens out. And where they get everything handed to them...
When they hit 30, everything changes.
Exactly. and wait, what skills have they learned or whatever?
They're like, help me please. And you're like, over the hill.
Yeah, you're like, whatever, shut the fuck up. And then, like, they can't apply anything they've learned over the past 35 years because they've been given...
They've only learned manipulation and the art of physical
beauty. And that's out the window, so...
Mm-hmm. Implants and plastic surgery.
But isn't that a little bit like a football running back who...
Knee surgery?
Literally. Well, let's just say he turns 30 and he has knee surgery.
And he's only learned physical sports?
Right, and he's literally been given so much money and patted on the back, and he doesn't have to learn school. They're like, don't go to class. Just, you're good.
Mm-hmm. It's more like a minor... Do they have minor leagues in the NFL?
College. That's like... Yeah. You're trying to say
Canadian football. But they might make money. I think they make money.
I think the good ones do. I'm not 100% sure. Wait, let's take a 50-50 bet.
Mm-hmm.
Who makes more money? Someone who... Here. The lowest, because there's a league minimum in every sport, I believe. Mm-hmm. Who makes more? Canadian football league minimum or highest paid janitor in the world?
It's got to be Canadian football. Gotta be. Highest paid janitor. Maybe there's a cheating janitor out there.
That's what I mean. There's probably a cheating janitor. Someone who works for like...
or a CEO janitor.
Gates. I'm thinking Gates.
If he had stock in the beginning?
No, I'm not...
No,
although that's
but
interesting.
That's a possibility, though.
That is a possibility. He kept his job.
Yeah. Like the secretaries. Some of the secretaries are, they're invested from the very beginning, and then their stock is like, exponential, crazy amount of money.
Through the roof.
Mm-hmm. What's your number for if you could do whatever, break it off and never have to work again? Well, you'd work and do what you wanted, but what's your number?
Lump sum right now?
Uh-huh.
I guess. I'm making this, I'm pulling this out of my butthole.
You never thought about this? You never thought?
No, I have. I haven't done the math. 4 million? Would that cover me for my whole life from right now? Or no? Would that end?
You'd be fine. They say 4%. So you could pull 4% out without ever getting hurt. So you're talking about $160K a year, which is probably way over.
Oh, wait, for real? Hold on. Wait. Yeah. What's the 4% rule? I don't know this. I really don't. Give me
So
give me some knowledge, dude. Give me some
the
knowledge.
finance,
Sure.
finance.
So
So
what, you put it into enough stocks and divide it up into bonds and whatever, and
yeah,
the market, whatever, and then you'll get 4% back every year and keep your number? Is that the idea?
yeah, you'll be able to maintain the amount that you have and pull out
4 million.
4% and gain with inflation as well. So you'll always be able to pull out 4% continually for the rest of time in most calculations.
Now, what about $100,000?
If you wanted
Are you
100,000, you'd be 2.5 million.
No, the other way around. You win $100,000, and I want to do everything you're saying, right? To maintain $100,000 for whatever ridiculous reason. Would I still be able to maintain the 4%, or is that not high enough a number, you think?
That's a true amount, but you wouldn't be able to live off $4,000. Yeah.
Okay, but you would get I guess you would get 4,000 back. It wouldn't matter though. I was just curious if the number changes depending on your amount of wealth.
No, it shouldn't. Unless you're like Warren Buffett and you have like billions and billions of dollars, and then you can sway the market.
Then it's 0.5%, right? Would be enough to sway.
Yeah, but at that point, who cares, really? Honestly.
Shout out, Jimmy Buffett is playing right here, my home city.
Margaritaville?
That's the guy.
I think he owns a bar in South Padre Island.
He owns the burger joint, Cheeseburger in Paradise.
Yeah, I don't think it's doing so well though.
Is he the one who owns Land Shark too?
I think that's a mob boss.
No, it's Jimmy Buffett or Warren Buffett. I'm pretty sure.
Landry's? Landry's is like a Tillman.
No, Land Shark.
Oh, Land Shark, the beer.
Yeah, it's one of the Buffetts.
I don't know.
I'll have to look into it. But interesting sidebar. I've been to a lot of Jimmy Buffett because of an ex-girlfriend of mine. She likes going to his shows. I think his music is garbage. Listen, I'm not a yacht rock guy.
Yacht rock? Yep. Is that what you're calling it? Like you're on a boat and you're just rocking out?
That's what it's referred to as. There's like a whole genre of yacht rock. It's like, I dip my toes in the sand, I put my ass in a chair, I drink a beer and I just don't care, 'cause it's this dude.
So it's like a rich country already made your wealth kind of have rich fun with your life.
With islandy touches.
Okay.
It's called yacht rock.
Tiki
right?
bar type stuff.
Yes, 100%. He's like the king of yacht rock. He's the man. Hate his music. Never wanted to see him. He's garbage.
So why do you think so many people follow him?
Hold up. I'm going to let you know. So I decided to go with a certain Megan. I don't give a shit. I don't know their name. And we took a bus of like 12 people or 15 people. I'm scratching my foot, not sucking anything.
Like your beer? Here's your beer? Did you finish it?
No. I'm literally scratching my foot. Hold on.
So you took a bus with a dozen
like 15,
people.
20 people. Yeah, we'll say a dozen.
Yeah.
I've never seen debauchery like this. It's like people bring so many props to make their own things. Someone brought wood and built a lifeguard tower. Someone brought wood and built an easier thing, 4 corners, and filled it with like 150 pounds of sand. Someone brought parrots. Someone brought...
It sounds like Burning Man.
A little bit, yes. People, it's such a spectacle. People bring pirate ships somehow. I don't know how. People bring ladders. People bring everything under the sun. You fill your pickup bed with sand. You have those. Do you remember
like a beach party in a parking lot?
Yeah, on steroids. It's insane. And people get there at like 8 in the morning for like a 8 o'clock at night concert.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been to 3 of them. And I've only made it inside the concert once, and I just fell asleep on the chair, passed out. So I've never seen Jimmy Buffett to this day. But I respect the man a little more for what his fans can do in that parking lot. Just a little anecdote.
Yeah.
You ever seen a really good show or really good crowd? No? That's fine.
No, I have. I've really enjoyed a show, but it's never been... I've never been to that extent where people are like out in the parking lot creating things and building things.
Never did a Dave Matthews type deal?
I definitely did a Dave Matthews, and that's what I was thinking about. Because the music itself was pretty awesome, and I love Dave Matthews.
A little Carter Beauford on the drums.
You don't really have like a bad musician in the group. That's the thing that makes it
No,
so good.
you're absolutely right. Actually, the worst musician is Dave.
Because he can't sing, and he sings all the time. But he's the manager, so you give him some.
Yeah, right. I'll give him. I'm cool with Dave.
And it's his band.
Right. It's his name. You can't change the name of the band, so it's cool. I'm cool with it.
What about you? Non-Jimmy Buffett.
Non-Jimmy Buffett. I saw some good shows. I'm trying to think of one of the better shows that had something interesting happen. I will say metal shows have something really cool about them that's like folklorian. It's like, it's really hard to explain without taking like an hour to talk about it, but like I'll follow Opeth or In Flames or some Swedish metal band and you'll go see them. Love their shows. But there's something weird that follows the show. Like, I still remember the mic check guy for Opeth back in maybe 06, 04, 02. I don't even know. I'm going back. And the most embarrassing thing is to make sound check at a metal show because the crowd is nuts. Everyone's angry because the band isn't on stage, and metal fans like will say anything to a guy. So like
do anything too, right?
Oh, exactly. So he has to go on stage and check the guitar to make sure it works, and he plays like something corny, and everyone's making fun of him or laughing. So he has to play something cool. Like his whole job is it's a mind game. I respect the hell out of it. So he has to play a Slayer riff that's like super obscure to get any respect. Then he has to play the drums for a couple minutes to get the sound levels. So he has to do something super badass. Otherwise, people are going to throw things at him or make fun of him. And the worst part is the mic test. He has to walk up in front of all these angry people and grab the microphone real close to the face and go, check, check, check. And everyone screams things like, kill yourself! I hope you die! Where's Opeth, you piece of shit? Like, people are just screaming stuff at the guy, and he has to stand in front of you and check the microphones. And this guy had the best move I ever saw. He's like, check 1, suck my fucking cock. Check 2, you in the green shirt, lick my balls. Check 3, suck it again, and he's like checking the mic, and I'm like
he's prepared.
Losing it. I'm like, oh my god, this guy's blasting the audience. I was like, that's the most metal mic check I've ever seen. But like, the cool thing is, he didn't lose character. He was way fat, way out of shape, had long, nasty hair, but he would just eye you and just be like, suck it, suck my fucking cock. And it was like, he was going off, and I was like, whoa, this guy can business. But that's something I'll never forget. Yeah. So, you know.
Huh. Add a little character to your evening.
It did. Well, I think we've done 6 hours of work.
About 48
anytime I'm
minutes.
hanging out with you. Really? It feels like 5 hours every time I do a show with you.
Wow.
I mean, time flies. Having fun, I just... Well, we should get into our final topic, which... I'm not telling anyone, you can tell them.
Questions from the audience here. Which we have none right now, but... let's pause. Let's reference my wife here, saying, what are you doing up there?
A loud noise. Ooh. I'm going to read a little...
Oh, you got a message. Come to bed now.
No. This is a good one. This is to the unpanderers for our video. It's Seth, the Tank Man. Picture of a tank.
Oh.
Hey, it's spelled wrong. Bad start.
Hey.
You guys are F-A-G. You guys are a bad word. Your stuff sucks with an X. Can't wait till you stop making videos. But he spelled that wrong.
The videos.
Go F word yourself. Huh. Thanks, Tank. Little shout out to Tank over here. We're gonna keep making videos, but
I think so.
Thanks for the comment, and I kind of think your brevity has lightened our spirits. So, thank you, Tank.
Yeah, that's really concise. I appreciate it.
I liked it. I think you cut letters to really just save time.
Yeah.
We read it here on the podcast. We have no fear. We love all our fans.
Yeah, that could be like a tweet. I mean, that's definitely 100 less than 170. What, 140 characters? Is it?
140.
Yeah. Almost any of you could send tweets like that to us at any time at unpanders at twitter.com.
You could.
Yeah. Or or any of our other social media, by that matter too.
Instagram, I think.
Yeah, I think we got Instagram. We got a little Facebook. What else we got? We got a website.
What's the website? I forget.
Unpanderers.com.
Can you spell that for me?
Unpanderers. It's there's a watermark. Are you gonna do the hand motions? The hand motions?
No, I'm gonna write it down.
You're gonna. It's watermarked
Oh yeah,
all over.
yeah, I forgot.
I can't do it because my screen is only this big. My screen is very small.
Let's check it out. We're gonna do the diamond because that's my favorite shape. Yeah.
Ooh boy, you didn't get the end right there. You gotta all the way. Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Get it?
That's
At the end.
That's us.
Got the end. Going to get the end.
We have a Patreon too. You can be our patron.
We do.
You can get the silver, the gold, or the platinum.
We're not. We don't. The platinum. We don't.
Yep.
You get the silver or the gold, folks. That's all we offer right now.
I'm pretty sure you can meet us with one of those levels, but I don't know how much that costs because the airfare differs.
Is it for them or for us?
I think it's for us to meet the fans because we love them so much.
Are we gonna meet them in like an abandoned building? I feel like the cops should check.
We could do urban exploration with one of our fans.
Oh, dude, urban exploration is actually a cool thing.
I know. It's awesome.
Dan checks it on YouTube. I haven't, but by sharing a YouTube account, we can view each other's YouTubes, which is interesting. I want to talk to him about the big, beautiful twerking.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me. I don't know who's searching for that.
Anyway, you've also looked up something really
the other Dan.
The other Dan.
Damn it, the other Dan.
Axl Rose and the other Dan. He's ruining our YouTube.
Well, we should ask that question of the other Dan, though. Big, beautiful twerking? Really? Huh. I didn't know. Did you know? You're friends with him more. He showed signs. He did show signs, didn't he?
No, because I feel like he's doing it on purpose. One time, he showed me my search history. I mean, it was after I, in an episode, revealed your history, so it gave him the idea.
Ooh.
He stole my idea.
Oh,
He's a thief. He steals all my good ideas, all my bits.
You got plenty more bits, though. Tons of bits.
I got more bits than him. Way bigger bits than Dan.
Yep. So
his itty bitty bits, nothing to me. He has a bit where he wants to do a. I'm trying to think of one of his bits. It's awful, trust me. My bit, good. It's like top notch. It's like this is amazing. It's like eating in an Italian restaurant. You're like my lips, kisses, 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 boom. You try his shit. It's like McDonald's. Wait, you look on the bottom, and there's hair on the bottom.
Umami aftertaste.
Yeah. You look on the bottom. There's hair on the bottom of this McDonald's. Oh, that's the other Dan joke. So that little segment was brought to you by Nick and Dan, the Unpanderers.
And if you're listening on SoundCloud, or we're gonna get an Apple account here on iTunes. We also have a YouTube, so there's videos of us, but it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody.
Just the ladies.
Definitely for the ladies.
Over 40.
And I think we also have a MySpace, which it's a throwback. We're retro like that a little bit.
Are you friends with what's his name?
I think he.
Tom. Don't point Tom's out.
He could be. Is he living in Alaska or Alabama?
No, Tom from MySpace.
I know.
That Tom.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I know. But
you're saying he follows the show?
He might. He's my friend on MySpace. So.
Quick question: what do you think his worth was at its highest point? Like 400 million?
Probably like billions. Who knows? No one understands technology, especially not back in the 1990s.
Wait, so he didn't sell, right?
No, I don't think he did.
His company went in the toilet. What's it worth now? Someone Google what MySpace is worth right now. Can I Google it?
Sure.
Here, fill the air. I have to know.
Dude, I'll talk while you're Googling.
Please.
Because I was surprised when I signed in and I was like, whoa, this still exists. And, what I remember from MySpace is that it had, like, the starry music in the background. And it'd be, like, twinkly stars. And honestly, that and, Angel Fire? was another website that did, like, your own website. And it had, like, 2 options for what you could do.
All right, guys. I got the real numbers.
That was
for us.
fast. That was pretty quick.
I use technology like a pro. You guys say.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike my associate here.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to touch the keyboard. I have a restraining order against me in 58 states.
Whoa. 58.
Puerto Rico and
7 other islands.
Yeah, 7 other islands.
All U.S. owned. The News Corp bought my
News Corp. Ooh, the ominous corporation.
That does sound like an evil corporation.
Yeah.
You know, our Nazi listeners definitely work for News Corp.
Yeah. We just got canned.
By News Corp?
Yeah. Somehow we're owned by them. We don't even know it.
News Corp has fired the unpanderers.
Yeah.
We don't even. Yeah. Anyway, it was worth $580 million.
Oh,
that's pretty good.
Oh,
it's not billions.
No, that's good, but
that's like you could retire on that. I don't know what 4% of that is, but I'm pretty okay.
I'm sure it's millions.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
When it sold the site last June in 2017. Okay, yeah, 2017.
It sold it in 2017.
Well, again, it's been sold a few times apparently.
Oh yeah.
The new owner, Specific Media, sounds very liberal. Not big News Corp.
Yeah.
It was for me like $35 million. So that's not bad. It's just a hell of a drop off.
Yeah, less than 10%. You know.
That sucks, man. Gotta get out when you get out. Like the unpanders, right now we're worth. What do you think we're worth?
Probably.
$30?
No.
Do you think that or less?
I think we're higher than that.
You think?
It cost $12 for the website.
Okay. I incorporated another $30.
And I include the microphones and stuff in that estimate too. We're probably around $150.
Wait, do you include our services?
What services are you including?
Sexual.
Those are not tax deductible.
Are they non-negotiable? Because I'll fluff my hair up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, peacock sexuality, yeah. That's, yeah. I could, yep. I'd say that's probably worth a few bucks. 2 or 3.
2 or 3 is not bad. We should probably round out the episode.
We probably should.
Losing steam.
Yeah, I guess you're losing steam.
I guess I am.
So we're I guess we're the unpanderers, and
I'm Dick.
I'm Dan. Shit, you fucked it up.
I'm Nick, folks.
And I'm Dan.
We are
the unpanderers.
Did you catch? I wanted to say the S. No, you say unpander, I say S.
Oh, the unpander.
Good. That's good, man. I think that's gold. That's what people want at home.
I think so.
The thing is,
we'll find out from our listeners. And
I do this whole thing for the listeners. I'm pointing to my microphone right now, but listen, I can't get home to my kids. I just need a few bucks. I need to get on the subway. I just need like $3. If anyone can Patreon me $1.50, my kid needs medicine. It's the medicine grift. I'm doing the medicine grift.
Just drive your mobile home to the next Walgreens, and
I just need a couple bucks. I just need a couple days. I'll get the money back to you. You send me an email. You send me your GoPro. You send me anything that's worth money, and I'll get it back to you. I just need a little money from my kid and my kids and my wife's and my girlfriend.
They're going hungry right now. They're starving. They're not here right now, but I need to feed them.
Anyway, folks, thanks for listening. I think I love you.
That's the fans, I think.
The fans. Not Dan.
Yep.
I can go all day.
All right.